Hey, welcome on in, welcome on in. Welcome back to Transcending Love. I am Nettie. I deliver channeled messages as spirit guides in all fashions. However, they present themselves is how I deliver them. Nothing barred. So that's it. Welcome on in. All of the messages channeled are in love and in light only and always. We don't deal in darkness over here. If that's what you like, that's what you want, child gone. That's somebody else's channel. Anyway, we cuss over here and we just get to it in how whatever ways that spirit leads us to. If you don't like cussing, also you probably want to go somewhere else for a more non-cussing version. Anyway, that said, let's get on to these messages. I hope that y'all are great. It's a different time for me to record. I'm recording in the morning today. And yeah, different. Anyway, but I just heard Spirit talking about, I ended up rewatching one of the videos that I had previously recorded, and Spirit began to talk more on the topic. So here I am, really more so with some clarity to begin with on some of the things that I often express to you all so that you all know what is taking place. There was a portion in one of the videos where I talked about that devil, that we think of being outside of ourselves as actually us. It really is just the dark side of us. It's the contrast component to the light side of us. And while most don't view it that way, that is just how it's been revealed to me. And I also talk a lot about the past version of yourself, or the conditioning that we've gone through or endured over time and made our adaptations and adoptions in our lives based on. But I want to be clear and make sure that I let you all know that the old version of you, even though we've been conditioned to think of the devil in a certain way, as evil or as bad, it is not evil and it is not bad. It just is. That is what I call the isness of life. It is the contrast. There cannot be light without dark. And it so happens that, I don't want to say so happens because it sounds random or like coincidence, and that's not life at all. But that part of us is the version of us that has helped us to get to the current place. That version of us picked up a lot of protective conditioning along the way to help you. It never is intended to harm you. It will talk you out of a lot of things, but in the interest of protection. That is the only thing that is happening. It's an old belief system that is centered in survival. But the new belief system is centered in thriving. You no longer have a need for survival. You are in thriving mode. And because you are now able to thrive and you're now able to operate in ease and in flow and in goodness and in light, you no longer are able to take the old belief systems and protective mechanisms from survival into thrival. So that is what is meant whenever I'm saying the old man or the old version or the flesh side of you. It is the older conditioning that protects you in ways that are not fit for going forward. They are not a part of the weaponry and tools that you use on the thriving side of life. So I want to make sure that you know that as you grow and you are changing your mind and you step into this new way of conditioning your mind toward this other direction, that it is one that is survival. Not that is not survival. It is one that is thriving. And that is the reason why it's imperative that you do not try to take those old ways and old tools into a new situation. If you have And Spirit is just giving me this analogy. If you have an old, dilapidated house, rarely do you don't take the most damaged components to that house to build a new house. If anything, you take parts that are, if you desire to keep those parts, if they prove to be structurally sound components, you take those parts of the house and you refurbish them. You change them from the original state and you put them in the new build, and you're able to move on with the new build without damaging or corrupting the new creation, the new created home. But you only choose the best pieces from whatever the rubble was that was the old dilapidated house. That is the same. This is your house. That old version of you is the house that is no longer suitable for living. It was suitable for existing, perhaps, and getting you to this place to now thrive. But now it's time for the mansion. It's time for the better, newer, more